to Breakthrough the Breakthrough. My name is Steve Joseph and I am your host. And I'm so thankful for you to be here. If this is your first time, welcome. Thank you for listening. Subscribe, share. We're going to get right into it. Now, I recently moved. And, there's a lot of things going on when you move. If you want to change a couple of things in your house, there's, trash everywhere, construction here and there. So as we're going through all these things, I decided I'm going to have a big trash day. And I'm just going to take out all this construction stuff, rent out a nice little U-Haul, whatever truck. And I am going to throw them away. Now you might be thinking, why exactly am I telling you a story about trash? Stick with me. We're going to get there. I promise. Now, I went through a first dumpster. It didn't work. They told me the truck was too big, whatever. So I get there to the dumpster thing, and it's literally a mountain of trash. I get there. The guy directs me to where to go, and you literally sit on top of the trash and throw away more trash. And I'm thinking, okay, this little piece of trash that I threw from my house, because, that was my first experience actually following the trajectory of this little piece of trash that, we all throw away. It's in your house, you throw it away, it piles up, then eventually they pick it up, whatever day they pick it up, and then that's where it goes, to that big mountain of trash. And from what I've learned, the only way for them to get rid of it, or maybe one of the ways for them to get rid of it, is they burn the trash, which is why sometimes if you lived in that area, you can smell and all that stuff. You get the smell of the trash. So here I am sitting on literally the truck is parked on top of this trash, and then I'm throwing more trash on top of it, and then they're going to burn it, and that's one of the ways they get rid of it, or maybe the only way. I don't know. Either way, why am I telling you this? This little piece of trash that we throw home, and then that's the trajectory of it, no matter how small it is, and it gets into this big pile of mountain of trash. Why? I want to equate this. I want you to parallel this to bad habits. Little bad habits. We do them. We don't think about them. They're like, oh yeah, they're so small. It's a little bad habit, whatever. It's just a bad habit. It's a small one. It doesn't matter. But these bad habits pile up into this big mountain of trash. And what is the mountain of trash? We find ourselves in a situation. And then we wonder, how did we get there? Well, we got there because all these little bad habits piled up into this situation that we're in. And here's the good news. The same way we got ourselves into that situation with habits is the same way we can get out of that situation with the correct habits. The other day I heard something, and it's so perfect to what we're talking about right now. And it's from Steve Covey. He said, you cannot talk your way out of a situation that you behaved yourself into. Let me say that again. You cannot talk yourself out of a situation that you behaved yourself into. Let that sink in for a second. We can say whatever we want, but the actions are what matters. The actions that we take. And the actions come from habits. The habits that we have. So if we want to change a certain situation, if we want a better situation, then we need better habits. And this is what I want you to think about today. This is what I want you to think about this week, today, this month. Every day we need to think about our habits. And if that habit, whatever that habit is, if that habit is not conducive to adding value to certain areas of your life, or in whatever area, whether it's relationships, whether it's work, career, spiritual life, whatever it is, if that habit does not add value to whatever one of your goals is in one of the areas of your life, then why do we continue? I'm guilty of it. Is why do we continue to have these habits, and then all of a sudden we get in a situation and we wonder, how did I get there? Well, you know how you got there. I know how I got there. We got there by the habits that we continually practice. So that's what I want you to think about today. Think about that. So I'm going to say it again and keep replaying it in your mind. You cannot talk yourself out of a situation that you behaved yourself into. Change your behavior, change your habits, and you will see new situations. You will be put in new situations. You will be put in a situation that you want. So think about that. So here are 3 action steps that we can start right away to crush these habits, burn these habits like they do it for the trash. They just burn the trash. Burn the trash. First, you have to believe. Believe that you can change that behavior. Believe that you can change that habit. Believe that you can burn that habit. It starts with the belief. It starts with the belief. Make a decision and go for it. Second thing, know what triggers you. What triggers those bad habits? You have to know your triggers so you can kind of move around it. Skip that, skip it. So you know, hey, this behavior, it triggers, or whatever this situation, it triggers that bad habit. So cut it. I know it's easier said than done, but again, you have to believe first and then know your triggers. And the third thing that I would say is take little steps. Take little steps. It doesn't have to be this big monster step overnight. Maybe some people can do it. Maybe some can't. The point is, take little steps towards it. Take little steps. And next thing you know, you will be crushing that bad habit. So 3 action steps. First, believe that you can crush that habit. Burn it. Second, know your triggers. And third, take action. Small action, big action, doesn't matter. Take action towards crushing that habit. So thanks again for being here. You know, I love the fact that we share this moment every week. I know I cannot see you, but you can see me, you can hear me, and I love that. And I'm looking forward to spending time with you next week. And look forward to my guests. I know I haven't announced any guests yet, but this is the surprise because the guests are going to be on fire. We're going to learn about their stories, their breakthroughs. Remember, this is a breakthrough show. How do we consistently break through the challenges that come at us so we can get to the next level? That's what we talk about. So come back. We'll keep talking about different ways to get to the next level and break through. Thank you again, and we'll talk next week. Hey, thank you so much for watching, listening, however it is that you're getting this material. Love spending time with you. Love coming to you every week with some new stuff and the guests. I can't wait for you to see the guests on the show. So remember, please subscribe, share, like, all of the above. And I'll see you soon.